Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Been a minute, so this is just essentially going to be a life update, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I got a little bit of options trades to share with you, but not a whole lot. Just I left you with we were buying a house, and we were gonna move, and I think that's where I left you. I left you with a few things that I was doing as far as credit spreads. Nothing has changed as far as credit spreads are going. I'm still doing that, and I'll share those with you at the end of the video because to me they're just kind of meh. They're nothing exciting whatsoever. Um, but we finally moved in to our house, and we're finally completely moved in. We closed on the house on May 2nd. Um, we had the entire house, well, not the entire house painted. We had the interior painted. We skipped the bathrooms. The bathrooms are actually nice. um, we What else did we do? We had a carpet replaced in the master bedroom because the previous owners had a dog and that smell just would not go away, so we replaced the carpet in there. um, Man, I think that's all we did. I'm looking for someone to install ceiling fans. Uh, there's a ceiling fan. You can probably see it right there spinning in the dining room, but that's it. Nothing in the bedrooms, nothing in the living room, and there were never any. There's not even light fixtures, so you have to run electrical. Um, so I'm looking for somebody. Somebody flaked out on me on that. So I bought all the ceiling fans. They're here, and just waiting to find someone to put them in. See what else. Uh, Cleaned out the old house. Got our entire security deposit back. Landlord was happy. It's just been a whirlwind month of May. Complete whirlwind month of May. It's like from May 2nd on, it's been nonstop. Like today is my first day off, even though I've had days off from work. This is my first day off, and today's actually my birthday. I turned 50 freaking years old today, and I don't even know how the hell that happened, but here I am, 50 years old, in a new house. So it's been great. Today is, like I said, my first day off. I've enjoyed it. Sat back, did a couple of trades in the stock market this morning. I haven't done that in a while, where I've actually sat in front of the computer. I haven't done that since probably April. Since I've done a couple of trades on my phone here and there, but I haven't literally sat in front of the computer for weeks. So that was kind of relaxing, and my son and wife took me out, had a steak this afternoon, had me a nice ribeye steak this afternoon, so that was nice. My wife bought me some It's It ice creams, so I'm going to have one of those this evening. But other than that, life's life, and we're in the new house. We're really enjoying it. I have a backyard that I need to cut. It's a very small backyard. I don't know if this is going to be a boring video, by the way. So if you're looking for options trading, skip to the last minute because that's about all it's going to be. It's just going to be me yapping. So I bought me a lawnmower, but I bought me an old school lawnmower, no motor. They call it a real lawnmower, and that was way back in the day. I remember seeing some old men using them, and I bought one because my backyard, there's no way to justify having a gas or even a battery or electric one, because even with that little push lawnmower, it'll probably take me less than 5 minutes to cut the backyard. So I need to assemble that and get that going. There's a little side yard that we could probably do some gardening in. We probably won't do that this year. We are no green thumbs. We'd have to be, have to do some research and figure out what we want to do with that. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been stressful though, and with that stress, I did have some issues in the middle of May. where my heart was kind of skipping a beat. I actually went. It scared me enough. It went for a couple of days, and then it got real bad, and it scared me enough that I went to the emergency room. And of course, once you got in the emergency room, everything's fine. And they sent me home, and then about a week later, I went back to my primary doctor. They put a heart monitor on me for 24 hours. And of course, nothing ever happened after that. And it has since cleared up. I want to chalk it up to stress. So, because we were pushing pedal to the metal for weeks there, and the just the spending of money and all that, and it was just stressful. It was really stressful. But now it's like my shoulders have eased up, and I feel a lot better. And I've lost about 10 pounds. The month of May, I've lost 10 pounds, and that was, going for 16 hours. We didn't even rent a truck to move. We bought some new stuff, but my car pretty much moved everything we needed to move. But there was a lot of things that had to happen. Like, we had to sell a whole bunch of stuff, had to give away a whole bunch of stuff. Like, we had to buy things that I didn't plan on buying. Like this, where I'm sitting right now, there's a desk. It wouldn't fit where I wanted it to go originally. And where it is right now is not where it was supposed to be. So I didn't even have to buy this desk, but it is what it is. So, what else? What else can I tell you? We're in the house. I'm not doing much on as far as option trades, so I don't know what I'm going to share with you going forward, or if I'm going to even share with you anything, because I got 4 option trades on for June, and I don't know if I'm going to do much more, to be totally frank with you. But we'll talk about it. I've been cutting expenses. I cut out T-Mobile cell phone, and I went with US Mobile. And matter of fact, I'm going to share a link down below. I don't even know. It's probably not even kosher for me to share a link like that, because it says to refer friends and family. But if you're with T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T directly, man, I encourage you, look into US Mobile. I'll put a link down below, but it was $228 for a whole year of service. 70 gigs of data, unlimited talk and text. I mean, it can't be beat. So I finally completed that last week for me and my wife. So, we were paying upwards over $100 a month. So that's nice. Man, what else? Car insurance. I got to shop around for car insurance. I got to shop around for life insurance is what I need to do next. Because I would like to, if something were to happen to me or my wife, I would like for at least the mortgage to be paid off. And so I'll need to look into that and get that going. But other than that, like I said, this is a life update. I know I'm forgetting something. I know I wanted to talk to about something, but I'm drawing a blank. So let's go ahead and look at the trades that I've done. If any of that is interesting to you guys at all. And my hot buttons don't work, so you're going to have to deal with me switching over here to that. And yeah, so today I put on 2. This is INX. But those are the S&P 500 index fund index. And I went out to June 10th and I bought the 5580. No, sorry. I sold the 5580, bought the 5530 and collected $190. And I also sold the 5550 and bought the 5500, collected $150. I didn't actually mean for both of those to fill. They just actually, I had them both open and they filled simultaneously. So they're not great numbers as far as, return on capital. 3%. That's almost 4%. Not great numbers, right? For, a lot of people say that spreads, you should capture 1/3 of the width of the spread. So, I should be capturing a whole lot more than $190. But, this is like 5 delta. So these are super conservative. And I don't imagine them being challenged at all. Last week I did a meta on Facebook. I bought the 540 and sold the 560, collected $121. Those are a little bit better as far as return on capital. That one's 6%. And then I did a TECL. That's a 3X technology index. And those went out to June 20th. Sold the 60, bought the 50, collected $114, and that's about a 11% return on capital. I'm not worried about collecting. The general rule is 1/3 the width, and I'm not 100% concerned with that. So it's just going to be what it is. But that's all I got for June, and that's what is that going to be? I wish I could. I want to change all this so I can really look at things differently. So that's 232 plus these, which is 337. So that's 570, something like that. $570 for the month of June. I might put on another one when these drop off, but that's about it. For the month of May, we did some Russells and a couple of other things, but for the month of May, I think I profited about $600 as well. So $600 is really what I'm targeting. I'm not necessarily targeting it, but it is what it is. We bled money with this home buying and renovations and things like that. And so we're sitting on about a year's worth of cash and 650 shares of SCHD. That's it. That's pretty much my entire portfolio. So, I don't know how much I'm going to grow that, to be honest with you, because my plan is currently, I don't know if that's going to change, but the plan is currently whatever excess money I have at the end of the month, I'm going to put toward the mortgage, which will, that's a guaranteed 6.75% return on my money, right? Because interest compounds. It's probably more than 6.75, to be honest with you, but because of compounding. But I'm going to save a ton of money by whatever excess money we have after options, after paying all the bills, whatever excess is left, I'm going to put toward the mortgage, or I'm going to look at putting it toward term life insurance or something of that nature. So there's your boring credit spread video. I don't know I don't expect a weekly video out of me, because I don't know what I'm going to tell you, because I don't know what I'll do next week. If I put something on, maybe I'll do a video, but I don't know what else I'm going to say. So I just wanted to give everybody an update, as I've been gone for probably a month and a half, 6 weeks, something like that. Probably 6-7 weeks. So good to see y'all. Some of y'all still using my Amazon link. I appreciate that. That's still down there below. I'm going to put that US Mobile link down there below, whether they like it or not, because I think it's a great money saver. Especially if you're stuck in, or not stuck, but if you're traditionally in a traditional cell phone provider, let's get T-Mobile, a Verizon, or an AT&T, because US Mobile actually uses all of those towers. You can choose which towers you want to use. You could choose T-Mobile's, you could choose Verizon's, you can choose AT&T's, and you can switch them up. So it's a pretty great deal. So anyhow, leave me a comment down below. just wanted to give you all an update, and maybe we'll talk to you again sometime soon. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye. I am not a financial advisor. The information contained in this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. It is not intended to be investment advice. Please seek a licensed professional for any investment, tax, or legal advice. Thank you.